Football didn't come home, and neither did Robbie. Believe. Welcome to the Bias Premier League show. You don't know, brought to you by Boohoo Man. And remember, when you shop with Boohoo Man, you can use our code AFTV10 and you will get 10% discount on any purchase you're making. Go over there and shop right now. They have some great stuff for the summer, and also they have some good training stuff. Plus they have the collaboration with Gunner happening right now. So AFTV10, you can get 10% discount off, or just scan the code and that is it. Today, as you can see, there's no Robbie. No Robbie. But I'm joined with Ty and also Cecil G.
Come on, my G's. Yes.
How you guys? You guys good?
I'm well.
Fine, thanks.
Could have been better.
Why?
Because we could have won.
Could have won. Who, what?
Well, England could have won. England
Okay.
could have won the Euros, and I don't know if I would have made it into there. I mean, I was that late last night, but if we won, I definitely would have been here. But Robbie's obviously, like many England fans, I was probably stuck. Well, not stuck in Germany, but they're heading back today. Probably a bit sour, a bit upset, of course, obviously the result yesterday. I mean, yeah, man, it's a weird.
Robbie, I said it before the Euros start. We sat here and I said it to Robbie, and I said to him, England will not win the Euros. Southgate is not that manager. He's not it. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, they did great to get to the final.
Yeah,
but so England should. When you look at their run to the final, that they should, with the quality of players that we know they have, they should make it to the final easy. It shouldn't have been a difficult thing. Spain, on the other hand, did you see the teams they had to beat? And they did beat.
No, they deserve to win. They deserve to win the Euros, I'll be honest. It's been real.
They did.
The way they played, they won, I think, 7 out of 7 games at 8, and so they deserve to win it. They were most, for me, exciting team to watch, to watch. Germany as well. But Spain were electric, and rightly so, they won. It's just, but be honest, like, on the day, like, when the game was, like, did you not have a slight, for me, I was like, Spain are going to win this Euros. I said it from earlier as well, and I was like, cool, they deserve it, blah, blah, but on the day, I don't know what it was, there was a feeling like, nah, it could come, be honest. It could come on.
Let me tell you
Even when we scored the equaliser.
Listen,
bro.
Listen.
Yeah.
England fans, you need to stop this. It's coming home. Stop it.
Yeah, it's probably never
Stop
gonna
it.
come home.
Football is homeless. Yeah. If football has to rely on England to give it a home, it will never be host. Yeah. It will never. It'll be homeless. It will be living everywhere else apart from England. Stop jinx it. First thing first. I think people say no, it's not by luck. England have not played great in this whole tournament. You've seen glimpse of it yesterday in the second half. Glimpse. You saw a glimpse of it in the Netherlands game in the first half. Yeah. But they haven't played well. Like the team, for me, is that Southgate's biggest problem, I think, is he's forcing players into the team over other players based on what club they play for and what they have done for their clubs. That's what I think. Bellingham and Foden, I've said it many times, I'll say it again, they cannot play in the same team together because they technically play in the same position. You have the same type of player playing in the same position, right? You have Gordon sitting on the bench. We have nobody as a left winger. That's Gordon's position. Why is he sitting on the bench? Because you want to force Foden into the team, right? Harry Kane.
Jeez, don't get me started on him.
What position is he playing? Is he meant to be a striker?
He's supposed to be a striker, but he was dropping deep the whole time. It's funny, as soon as Watkins came on, we actually went in behind and caused Spain. We asked Spain different questions and it was a bit of a threat.
But why is that?
Listen, I was screaming for Ollie Watkins
to start
from early on, from group stage times. Because
exactly.
Harry Kane, I mean, there was obviously rumours, I know you spoke about off camera about him potentially having an injury to his lower back, but he shouldn't have been, in my opinion, even before.
He had an injury.
Apparently, because he didn't, allegedly, he was asked, has he got a back injury, and he didn't answer. And if that is true, then it means he has.
But even before the back injury, he was playing rubbish anyway. Like.
But he did this last Euros as well with Harry Kane. Remember, Harry Kane apparently was carrying an injury again, and I'm pretty sure he forced him into the team still. Like again, like I'm saying, I feel like Southgate, I know I keep saying Southgate, and people are going to be like, but this is the thing, people be like, yeah, he's been the best manager for England, he got us to 2 finals and a semi-finals.
He hasn't been the best,
But you know what they say, they're saying on history-wise, they're based on what he's done.
He's near the best, because the other two is Alf Ramsey, and I think Ron Greenwood.
But
'Cause
then,
our fans
but
won
then
the World
Ty,
Cup.
look at this, yeah. If that was Arsenal, it'd be labelled as a battle job again.
Yeah.
Yeah, there'll be people in the
Absolutely.
comments right now saying,
Absolutely.
look at Arsenal fans crying over coming second.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Well, the Invincibles didn't come second, did they?
No, but
Okay, then.
if you flip it, yeah, if this was Arsenal,
Yeah, you're right.
Southgate would be. If this was Arsenal, that was Southgate managing Arsenal and done this, got to 2 finals back to back.
Yeah.
But this is it.
He's a battle job.
But then
That's a good point.
but that's what it had. Arsenal come second 2 seasons.
But it's
in a
not a
row.
bottle job, though.
And that's what we got titled. So
So
Yeah,
Southgate's a
titled by
buckle
who?
job then. Southgate is a buckle job. If you get to 2 finals, you get to 2 finals. One in your own home, So football wasn't coming home. Football came home and visit, and you didn't keep it. You didn't keep
true.
it. It came home and was here, and you bottled it.
I don't like the term bottle job, but it is.
But it is.
If you're gonna,
If we're
like,
using
lazy
what-
journalism, if it is, that's what it is.
That's what it is.
Because we had a strong team. The players, like, don't get me wrong, Spain, the young players were unbelievable. Yamal,
Superb.
Nico Williams, and whatnot. But like on paper, if you look at England's team and what those players have done individually for their clubs and whatnot,
Yeah.
you would say would have the better team. However, you would never, if you watched the game, you'd know Spain pretty much dominated a lot of the ball and well, they won the game in the end. So.
But Ty, where do you think?
And we were favourites. Sorry, we were deemed favourites before the competition.
What?
We were.
Before.
Before, yeah.
But, well, France and all that. Where do I
Where do you think they went wrong?
Wow. I don't think the attacking players turned up. I don't think so. I also think the level of abuse, the throwing stuff at Southgate was just terrible. And I just think it was very, very negative. There was a very negative reaction from some parts of the media to Southgate.
Do you think it all transmits? Do you think, you see what, I always say this when I do shows because I'm very trying to be conscious of these things. Like you saw about Arteta always talks about how Arsenal and the fans and it all transmits on the pitch and whatnot. And how it breeds success with the way we all are.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that has an effect on, like you said, the England? Because a lot of the celebrations when we score, a lot of talk, it's always directed back at us. Like, don't get me wrong, I get it. If I was a player, there's been a lot of criticism, but it feels like the players were. It's all frustration.
But you cannot hide these days. You cannot hide from it. So it definitely is, and you know what Ty was saying. Maybe that does play a part.
I think it does. In answer to your question, Cecil, because you can't have so much negativity without something happening. You know, and I just think the way, like I said, the way Southgate was criticised. All right, if you're going to criticize him on the pitch, but throwing stuff at him, slagging him off, making things personal, trying to ridicule him is just disgraceful, and I don't think you can succeed in that.
But being in the public eye, you're also going to come under criticism.
Criticism in football terms, but not ridiculing
I agree with the
It's
insults and so
disgusting.
on.
That's what I mean.
Criticizing his tactics, that's fair enough. Criticizing what he did as a manager, that like in terms of football, so me saying, look, even yesterday is like, okay, when you're losing now, you're thinking, throw everybody on. Like, you see that, for me, Southgate started that game with the intention of setting up not to lose. They didn't go there to win the game. I actually believe they started the game praying to go to penalties. I actually believe they prayed to go to penalties because I reckon they probably backed themselves in a penalty shootout.
But
I reckon they did.
Yardy, it's hard to go 20 minutes and expect to hold out from an attacking Spain side.
So what else did we see? Did we see anything?
No, we didn't, but I think Southgate's probably thinking we're in the game. He's going to back himself and what he's done on the tournament. Don't get me wrong, it hasn't been great, but he will say...
It's been awful.
I know,
from,
but for
from
him...
groups,
but
from Iceland.
I know.
But they still made it,
Exactly, so he might be thinking...
To do what?
Yeah, I hear it, but he might be saying, hold out. Changes still may have came around that time. I know they scored around 60th minute or so, and he might have made the changes around that time anyway to get more attacking players on, because Harry Kane was ineffective from minute one.
From the
first probably group stage game.
So I'll put it to you. If you can find an answer, great. Why has Foden started every game?
I don't know. You'll have to ask Southgate that.
Exactly, but we want to know that answer because you have Gordon there that can play that position.
Yeah, he didn't even play a minute. He played about a couple of minutes.
He played a couple of minutes, and that was it. You didn't start him. Eze could play on that side as well.
Yes.
He didn't play him.
Yep.
Why not? Palmer has shown that he came on and he's got a better goal to assist. Well, I don't think Foden has anything. Do you understand what I mean? when I look and assess the whole tournament, like I said that one thing I noticed about this tournament is that it actually exposed a lot of individual players, right? And most of these players, they're good at their club. They're great with the club players that they play with. But in an England team, they get exposed because now they have to do more work.
Yeah.
And the only player, and I know it's the biased Premier League show, and people are like, oh, you're being biased. There's only a handful of players that I feel lived up and still did. Saka is definitely probably the only one that I feel stood out. And I'll tell you why. Hold on, I'll tell you why. Where most of the open goals came from.
Yeah, it comes
from the right-hand side, right? Even the penalty that we won, it was from Saka running in from the right. The loose ball dropped, Kane went to try to shoot it, and obviously got fouled. The cross deflected in from
Saka's cross, yeah.
Saka's goal. The goal yesterday, Saka started it. Everything came from the right. But in other games, it's like, how much times have I seen Saka run down the wing, got the ball, look in the box, no one's in the box. What does he have to do? Turn back, pass it to Walker, or pass it in the midfield to either Main or Rice or Foden or Ballon. Because there's no one running. Kane was not making it. When you're looking for Kane, he's back down in the midfield.
Facts. Well, let's talk about then World Cups in 2 years. Does Kane make it to?
No. No.
Because that's the reality. We've got to look at kind of what happens next. Obviously, the conversation and the discourse online will probably be, does Southgate stay as manager? I said if he wins the Euros, this is before the tournament, wins it or loses it, he should step down anyway. He should go out on a high. That was my feeling anyway. I think majority now, because we didn't win the final, will probably still say it's time to now look for a change. But let's look at player-wise. Kane's not going to the well, we don't know.
We don't know.
Depends if Southgate in charge. If Southgate in charge, we're getting more of this again. We're getting.
That's the truth. Carl Walker, he's like, for his club been really good. This tournament, like you mentioned, I think a lot of these players are systematic players. He's kind of exposed in this tournament. I don't think he's older as well, he's aging. I think he doesn't make the World Cup squad in 2 years.
No. So it has to be Ben White or Trent.
But how?
Ben White gets back in. If Southgate wasn't there, Ben White be back in. And we say this here, and listen, this is the biased Premier League show. Don't know, AFTV right here.
Yeah, come on.
If Ben White and Saka is on that right, we're going to see what they do for Arsenal every game. We would have a better system. Even with the Saka goal came from Rice passing him the ball. I noticed that there's a lot of players at times, it's like, instead of passing out to right, they're looking over to the left. They're looking over to the left every time. And it's like, this guy is probably the most dangerous for us right now. Stop. You know what I mean? Like,
does Ben White, if Southgate goes, does Ben White join England though?
Of course he does.
Yeah, but
that's interesting.
Because I think online, when you see like we spoke about it earlier, the hate, the media pressure, like Ben White's probably chilling and thinking, yeah, thank God I didn't do this. I know it seems like it was a beef between the assistant coach or whatever with Southgate's team, is why he didn't go to England. But I suppose he has said he wants to rep. It's a big honour to rep your country, so he probably will go. But he may look at this tournament and think, well, is it worth all this stress? I don't know. I think you're right though. We get Ben White and Saka on that side.
It's perfect. It's wicked,
perfect, man. Wicked. I don't know any other players that don't really make it to that World Cup team.
Out of what's there now?
Yeah.
Pickford.
I
was Pickford though.
Yeah, I feel like Ramsdale is gonna probably move on this season and be a first choice keeper in wherever he goes, and he will fight back for that spot.
Though.
This is the biased Premier League show. I hear what you're saying, but I don't know. That's a Pickford.
Because I feel like Pickford at times do too much.
Yeah,
he does too much, man. Focus on the ball game, man. Sometimes you're playing up too much for the cameras, like, you know what I mean? Like, just get on with the game.
Who else is going to be there? Luke Shaw probably be. I know he's getting a bit older, but he played all right yesterday. I'm just trying to think anyone else that probably won't make that World Cup squad going forward. Well, there'll be a whole new batch probably.
It will definitely be a new batch. I feel like Rice definitely will be there. Probably I could even see Rice getting captaincy for England. Foden definitely is going to be there. Ballon definitely is going to be there. And Maino's definitely going to be there.
100% Maino's.
The problem is that's 4 midfielders you have right there, but you can only pick 3. And that's what I'm saying, is that the problem is just trying to force everyone into the team. All right, so I feel England will have to get a partner for Rice. And it probably is going to be Maino, unless somebody else is going to appear out of nowhere and start putting in a great shift. You understand? Watkins is probably going to be the one leading the front.
Yeah, it could be Watkins, Ivan Toney, unless another British, striker makes it to the front. Who was England's best player in the whole tournament?
Saka.
100%?
Saka.
So you think are we saying that Saka deserves England's again, this will be third year in a row consecutive. If you think he deserves England's best player?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Are you both? Are you both?
Yeah, yeah.
No,
absolutely.
listen, no, not.
Give your case. Give your case.
I'm trying to think who else.
Give your case on why.
Because his goal, his assist, his all-round play. I thought he was the best. I thought he was the best on what he did, because all the goals came from him. He was always a threat, you know, and he basically did what he did with us, you know.
And for me,
we should have won the league.
It's pretty much the same. I feel like Saka did what he was meant to do. He did not do anything. He did what he was there to do. It's unfortunate the rest of the team wasn't on there. Don't get me wrong, Palmer I think had a good
Palmer
good,
did. You got to give
one.
a good honourable mention to Ollie Watkins.
Ollie Watkins came on, but then that's something because they wasn't playing as many games.
Yeah.
It's very tricky to give them over somebody who's played pretty much every game. Do you understand?
And I know when I posed the question, it seemed like I was shocked at obviously everyone saying Saka, but I believe so as well.
Why they shocked? Why
had a good one as well.
No. I said I seemed shocked to your response. I do believe Saka is probably was England's most important player. But Gay, I want to say Mark. That was the one mention I want to say. Mark Gay coming into England's side, he was
the best
solid.
defender. Gay was the best defender.
And I think there could be a case for him as well. But because and obviously I'm going. So honorable mentions: Ollie Watkins, Gahey, Cole Palmer. I want to say Mainoo as well.
Mainoo definitely.
He's
the
European Championship.
Man. Man, you got to give him his credit. Playing in a position in the midfield, which is a difficult position to have, especially when you're playing for your nation. A lot of pressure, especially with the media attention as well. He just seems so comfortable in there. So I'm gonna give him a shout out. But Bukayo Saka, when it comes to effectiveness, funny like Arsenal, really, he was effective. I know some would say, he was quiet in some games, but he's always still effective.
No, it doesn't matter.
He's always effective.
He's doing what he's meant to do. Like if again, I don't want to repeat, but it's like if you're running down a wing and that's what you're supposed to be doing, and you're supposed to be putting a ball in the box for a striker or somebody, an attacker to get on it, and you get down there and you look in there and there's nobody there. There was a clear, even the perfect one was against Netherlands, I think, when he literally won the ball, he chased the ball to the byline, whipped it in, the ball just went straight across. When you look, everybody's outside of the box. No one's running in to attack it. You understand what I mean? So, yeah, definitely, man. But yeah, it's over. It didn't come home, unfortunately. And Robbie still is not home. Believe.
He'll be back though. He's
Robbie,
on his
you
way.
jinx it, man.
Yeah, no,
you can't blame
do that.
But moving on to Arsenal.
Social media. Before we go to Arsenal, just quickly, because this is a left field, we're biased Premier League show, but there's no way we can squeeze in an Arsenal player here. Just Ballon d'Or, it's quite open. I mean, I've got someone I think it's probably going to be, but there's like Vinicius Junior, there's people like Jude Bellingham, there was word going around. It's not going to happen, I don't think either. There's Tony Cruz, Carvajal was in next, he had a good tournament. I mean, there's a lot of names I see. There's one man I've got who
Rodri.
Rodri?
Yeah.
No.
I do.
That one hasn't been
feel like,
around.
you know, it is, I've said this on the show before. I said,
Rodrigo.
When will a goalkeeper, a defender ever win the Ballon d'Or?
Yeah.
They don't.
That's a good point.
You understand what I mean? Even a midfielder, it's like midfielders can win it, but it's like there's certain players that will never win it, and it's because they're looking on assists and goals, and those things weigh a lot more. But if you're a goalkeeper and say you played 50 games a season, and you kept 45 clean sheets, surely you should be in consideration for this. Not just going to the best team.
They never do that. You're right, Yardi. Like, they never look at the defenders or goalkeepers. It's funny because the most, I think the people were edging towards Mbappe and Bellingham before the tournament. Now that feels like it's shifted. Obviously, one player I have in mind as well, but I don't know if he had the greatest of seasons, but it was within, because he's at Inter Miami. But Messi obviously won. I don't know if anyone saw. He won the Copa America last night. I know he got injured, but he played the majority of it. Of that game. And
Messi not get it, man.
No? Is that a fault? Is it a fault? Me being...
Because I think because of the league that he's playing in now, it's not going to be considered.
Fair.
I mean, like, you have to look at where they're playing, the level at what they're playing in, I think.
Rodri's a good shout, though, you know.
I think Rodri, I know Rodrigo.
Too arrogant, man. Right? Too arrogant.
I just thought about
Rodrigo,
it. I just thought about it because it's like, you know, I don't think this guy has lost a game for how many...
they lost to Real Madrid. They lost to us.
Did he play?
He didn't play against us.
That's what I'm saying. A game where he's played, I don't think he's lost when he's played.
Manchester United in the FA Cup.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
Oh,
FA
yes.
Cup, fair.
So that's probably
What?
the...
Look at you.
Yes, that's
Man,
king.
ready, cuz, man.
Man,
You know, like Rodri, innit? I am have to add him to the hit list, you know. Mbappe,
Who do you think,
Rodri.
Ty? Ballon d'Or, who do you think?
Well, I didn't realise you was that strong. So, I think you got to add me to your hit list because I felt that, man. Sorry.
Who do you think a Ballon d'Or?
Oh, I don't
It's
know.
tough, it is
hard.
tough, 'cause
It's difficult. I think it would have been Jude Bellingham if England had won it.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
To be, no, he got
It's probably going to be, what's his name for Real Madrid? Vinicius.
Vinicius. I think it'd be
I
Vinicius.
think it'll be him.
Yeah.
But then he didn't win the Copa America though, did he?
It doesn't matter. I think that he still
Yeah,
had a
Brazil were
good...
disappointed, man.
Overall, his season's
Really
been a good season. Like, so I think he definitely will be up there, man. So yeah, man. And
But
yeah,
Arsenal.
AFTV obviously is going on the road.
Hey, come on. Let me
know what
just
I
shout
mean?
quickly. Obviously, we're going.
Okay,
We're going. Because you know what it is, yeah. The love when we go over there is nice.
Yeah, excited.
I can't like. Do you know what it is? It's one of my like. Of course, we love watching Arsenal. We love when we're
100%.
we're in the charge for the title and whatnot. But I'm telling you, pre-season tours, because there's no pressure, there's no madness. It's just like you go in to enjoy yourself.
No
you see a lot,
pressure.
you go in to
No
enjoy
pressure.
the fans over there. It feels like a proper community. It's different. You know, the weather's everything's just nice. So big up everyone. LA and Philadelphia,
Exactly.
and I'll be there. We're actually going to be. It's next week Monday, I believe. We fly out there. So if anyone's in
my gosh,
the LA
already?
area. Just give me a shout. You know, people have already been messaging me, but we'll try and be at a lot of the events. I know Righty's doing Righty's house over there. We're going to be over there
is
as
it?
well. Yeah, he's doing a
Big
little
up, Ian.
podcast session at a theatre. We should be there.
And what do you guys think about any transfer rumors or anybody coming? What's wrong?
Do you know? It's just like you see. Big up Robbie.
Yeah,
Transfer
big him
day,
up.
big him up every
Every
day.
day.
He's
Amazing,
there and
amazing.
he's
Dedication,
studying.
yeah.
He does it
Yeah.
all. But
Yeah.
I switch. It's hard for me because I have to be on top of it all, but I have to switch off because it's just
Likewise.
different players
I
every
hate it.
day.
I hate it.
Euro players that you get excited about, and then they're like, "Now he's linked to Arsenal." It's like, brother, like, can it happen? And people come up to me in the street all the time, like, "Come on, you lot must know something. You must know something."
Yeah.
Brother, I'll be real. All I know is, I don't know if it's Calafiori. I think it was close. There was a lot of hot rumors at the beginning. It felt like it was getting close. You know, there's plans of welcome videos being sorted for it from our side, but I still don't know if it's confirmed. So right now it still seems quiet, but we need to get signs before pre-season.
But we
did
do
it
have a
last
new
season.
signing coming in this season, so we'll get to see him.
Yes.
Timber.
Tim? Girl, you got me then. I was thinking.
Well,
oh,
he
was
is
gonna
pretty
say,
much a new
he is,
signing.
it does feel-
We
it
didn't
does
have
feel
him
like
last
that.
season,
That's
so
true, that's
technically
true.
we do have a new signing coming in.
Yeah,
Right?
we
Very-
signed that
very
David
good.
Raya as well.
Yeah,
That's why David-
yeah,
Oh yeah, congratulations to
And he won the
David.
Euros.
Yeah,
Big him up.
Yeah,
He won the
man.
Euros.
Won the Euros
Also,
as well.
commiserations
Yeah.
to Bukayo, Aaron, and Declan.
Of course,
Yeah,
of course.
man.
And obviously signed that goalkeeper, the young
Yes.
from Ajax, young 18-year-old
Yeah,
as
that's
well.
right.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's
right.
talking
But-
about young players. There was a game as well, under 21.
Yes, we won 4-2
Oh,
against
is it?
Bournemouth.
Who
Yeah,
was
You
it?
go to the
Against
game?
Bournemouth?
against Bournemouth. No, I didn't go to the game. I'm not really hot on
Supposed to go to
pre-season.
that.
No.
That's the thing. Are you supposed to go?
Yeah, I was supposed to go to that. I completely slipped my diary. Poor from me.
I'm not really hot on pre-season. No.
You know why? Why?
Because
That's normally when you get to meet the people that you only get close to the fam. That's
Yeah.
that's when you get your stories normally.
Right.
I met Saka's family back when pre-season in 02. And
it's true. I hear that, but I'm more of a thing. If it's I don't know the word I'm gonna
Well,
think.
is it because you can't cuss no one? Because it's
No.
midnight. That's why. Innit? That's why. Though, really, be real.
No,
You can't cuss their way.
I still cuss people at pre-season. Just kidding.
He's too passionate for pre-season.
No. I'm joking. What
But I
is
thought you would go
competitive?
pre-season as well to train yourself
Nah,
for the
I'm
season.
cool, man. Competitive, but I like competitive. Because when it's competitive, I'll be there. But when
Wait,
it's
Ty.
I'll be there.
Ty,
I'll
quick
be
one,
there.
Ty.
Well,
You eat and drink the same like the footballers on game day, right?
yeah, I'll try. Yeah, I'll
So
try.
during
try to.
pre-season, do you do a pre-season
No,
stuff as well?
because I don't watch preseason. I watch preseason, but I don't really preseason. I'm not really in that. When it's competitive. That's what I mean. Because the thing is, it's all about getting ready. It's all
Alright,
about getting ready.
I'm gonna get into the idiot and boohoo man of the week.
Yes,
I'm gonna start with idiot of the week. Idiot of the week. I'm gonna give it to Van der Vaart.
Oh yeah.
For your
Trying to
comments.
diss Declan.
Yeah, your comments about Declan Rice.
Because he's ex-Tottenham, and that's why he's
That's
saying
exactly what it is.
And he did 9.
He did
Exactly.
nothing.
Exactly.
You did nothing. You're just a sour man from way back when, and you're still coming out with this sourness about, he's useless and he's this, he's that.
Did he call him
Shut up.
useless?
Yes,
called
he
him
called him
useless.
No,
useless.
but how dare you say that, Van der
Yeah.
Vaart? You're useless as a pundit. How dare you call him useless?
Yeah, tell him again.
Nonsense.
Tell him again.
Man's 41.
If
you-
At your
listen.
big age, can't even respect players.
Exactly.
And you're overweight. There's players that you're playing football. No, allow it, bro. Because it actually pissed me off as well. Call a man useless. Ex-Tottenham. Okay, cool. He did some things.
dare
Ajax
you
won
say-
the Eredivisie. But bro, you were nothing, bro. Chill out, bro.
Man said Van der Vaart look like a football now.
He's got his tubby blood. Like, do you know what I mean?
But hold on, what platform was he on? Without
I don't know.
mentioning
I don't care.
No, but the
he
thing
just
is,
measured
no,
it.
but the thing is,
you have a platform. Yeah, you have a voice.
Exactly.
You got to be.
Yeah.
Absolutely, no, but you do. But I also blame the platform he's on because they should say to him, you cannot call a pro useless. You might not rate him, but you got no right to call him useless because if you call him useless, what do you expect the fans to say then?
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying.
I just don't know how you go to Declan Rice. You watch all of England play, yeah, and you go to him and say
he plays for
you're
England. It's 'cause he's
Because he's
Arsenal player.
ex-Tottenham.
I don't know how. Like,
because he's
It can only
ex-Tottenham.
because he's an Arsenal he's an ex-Tottenham
ex-Tottenham.
player. And,
That's
and
all he can
Arsenal
be.
player. That's the only reason why.
Cecil.
That's the only reason
'Cause you
why.
can't
There
call
could
him
be no
useless.
other reason why.
he couldn't cost Saka.
All he
couldn't say nothing
says,
about Saka.
all he said is Rice comes and collects the ball to pass back to Stones.
backwards, yeah, and sideways.
To Stones, useless. How are you gonna be 100 million? You can't pass
He's
forward?
useless.
I'm like, are you stupid? The guy has an assist already.
He's useless.
Like, look around.
And he talks
As
about
a
he spoke
pundit.
about you're right. He spoke about his fee, didn't he? He said he can't be 100 million. But I was like, brother, like Rice, he doesn't dictate
Yeah,
his
it's
price
down to
tag.
the club's
You know that you're
agents and
ex-footballer.
exactly.
Like, what are you
Yes.
talking about?
Yes.
Like,
Exactly.
Anyway,
Yeah.
moving on to
Jesse.
Boohoo
He's
Man
useless as a
of the
pundit.
Week.
Who can we celebrate?
And Boohoo Man of the Week.
Who have you gone
Listen,
for?
I want to give a special mention to Yamela. I think that kid there.
Yamal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yamal.
yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
Yamal.
yeah.
He
Lamine
did
Yamal,
very
yeah.
well, man. I
He
think
did really do
your
well.
age and everything. You got the assist in the final as well.
Yeah, he
and
could have scored as well.
got young player of the tournament.
Yeah, he deserved it.
But I am going to give it. This is the Bias Premier League show, and I am going
Where
to
we
give
going? I thought he was
it
gonna say
because
Williams.
this player here, to me, he was one of the players that still showed up and done his job for England.
I love it.
Bukayo
Saka!
Yeah.
Do you know what? It's shameless, yeah, but I love it. I love it because I thought he was gonna go Nico. I thought he was gonna go Nico Williams. I thought he said big up your man and all that, and he's young, but obviously I thought he was gonna say Nico Williams. But do you know what? I like it. I'm with it. Bukayo.
It's the
Listen,
Bias Premier
Cecil,
League show,
yeah,
man.
What's shameless is Van der Vaart's comments. That's what's
we have
shameless.
to.
Very shameless.
All right, we have a time now for question time.
Question
So
time.
let me get the
I think I've got
get
one
the
as well.
questions
Oh, is
here.
it?
Yes. First question is from Blessed Paps.
Oh wow, I was gonna do the same one.
Yeah, he says Nigeria versus England World Cup final 2026.
Yeah.
Which team you supporting?
Go. Boy, that's a hard one. I have to
Think
stay
about
with
it.
Nigeria. That's quick Nigerian goals. No, listen.
Even the Arsenal, wait, hold on, but all the Arsenal players that play for England, yeah.
Yeah, imagine, we were talking
So
about
what? So after the way you're talking about Bukayo and that, yeah.
Imagine,
and
Ben
Rice,
White will be
yeah,
there.
All them man.
Ben White.
And then you're gonna go against your Arsenal player that you follow every age group up and down the country.
Ow!
You're gonna go and say Nigeria.
Ow!
And imagine, Smith Rowe could now have 2 great seasons.
No, I'm
You're gonna
joking.
see Rice
be in the
and
team.
Bukayo crying again like how upset they were this Euros.
Jesus.
You wanna see that for Nigeria?
No, of course not. No, I'm kidding. It would be a hard one, isn't it? I'd have to remain neutral, isn't it? I'd have to remain neutral.
Yeah.
So I'd win either way and I'd lose either way. Because if Nigeria won, I'd be happy. If England won, I'd be happy. If
right.
Nigeria lost, I'll be gutted. If England lost, I'll be. So the thing is, even if I wanted to, I can't because I don't know if somebody said I'm
But
dual
then
nationality.
wait, hold on.
I'm dual
If
nationality.
England lose, you'll be unhappy. But if
For
England
England-
win, you'll be happy.
No, of course not. If England played Nigeria,
Yeah. You cannot be
if
unhappy and sad at the same time.
If England win, I'm happy. I'm gutted for Nigeria.
Yeah.
But if England lose, I'll
Yeah.
be gutted. And if Nigeria win, so whatever way, I'd be happy
And
and
sad.
unhappy. Exactly at the same time. But I can't say anything
Weird.
because I'm
so you're
born
gonna
here.
cry and smile at the same time.
Absolutely, if that can be a thing. Because remember, I've got dual nationality in the fact that I'm born here.
Man, I go cry and smile.
I'm born here. I'm English, but my parents are Nigerian. So even if I want to, I can't even divorce myself because of where I'm born.
All right, boss. Next question
Thank
from
you very much for
Guna.
the question.
This one's from Guna 1756.
Yeah.
Would you put on a Spurs home kit and wear it for a day and support Spurs at home games, singing all the Spurs songs, etc., with no disguise if it meant Arsenal won the treble that season? If we're not, we get relegated and stay there for 2 seasons. So if you don't do it, we get relegated for 2 seasons.
Absolutely, that'd be fine. I just have to have a face transplant and a body transplant. But yeah, of course, that's fine.
I could do that. The question was actually a saucy question. I think the relegation didn't really need to.
We would never get relegated.
Realistically, but to do that, you'll get beat up, boy. No. But it's worth to win the treble.
No. But like I said,
you have to just go in and just.
No, because what it would be is that I would do it, and then when I come back now, it would just look the face off, innit? I'd be like Nick Cage and John Travolta. I'd change my face all together, isn't it?
I like that.
One more.
Yeah, of course.
I remember people at home, you can get your questions in the comments every week. Just leave a comment. I just write question for Ty, and we will read it out on the show. Obviously, if we get too many, we can only read out a few. This one here, I don't know if I ain't heard no news on this, so you can enlighten us.
Yeah.
Thoughts on Vivian signing for City?
Well, I've actually heard it. Very, very disappointed.
It's ridiculous.
Didn't want her to leave.
Is she not an enemy now?
Don't know why. Sorry.
Is she an
No. Vivian
is one of the greatest.
Exactly.
Yeah, strikers.
Vivian is cool.
In the women's.
Absolutely.
Football. So I know you're right. I just think with Arsenal women, we're fools for letting her go.
We are.
Fools.
We are in football terms. It's disappointing.
The City need her. I don't know. Slapped Spurs 6 the other day, 6-7.
Yeah, but they didn't win the league though.
Yeah, it don't matter.
No, but they didn't win the league when they were in a good position to win the league last season. And funny enough, we beat them. What it is with Vivian? No, she can never be any. Listen, Chloe Kelly's there. I know her to chat to. I think Vic, there's someone else there as well. Steph Houghton, she's retired. I know that chat to. No, she can never be an enemy. I'm disappointed, and I wish her the best of luck. But I think, like Cecil says, we shouldn't have let her go, and it's a shame. It's a shame. I'm very, very disappointed. But no, she could never be an enemy, and I thank her for what she's done for us.
So remember, guys, you can get your questions in for Ty for next week. Just drop them in the comments, and we will ask Ty. I want to say thank you for Cecil for joining us. And good luck in America when you go away.
Absolutely. Safe journey.
Ty, as usual, is here.
Thank you, Yarden. Before I go,
he's going to the Olympics.
Good luck to the Olympics when you go Olympics.
Thank you very much. And can I just say good luck to Nigerian women? They're playing Canada women
in the Olympics.
In Wednesday. On Wednesday.
Is that the Olympics game?
No, that's the last game. The Super Falcons year before we go to Olympics. So.
Nice.
And we'll be back next week. Remember, the show is brought to you by Boohoo, man. Scan the QR code. You can get 10% discount off. All right? Peace and love.
Peace. Commiserations to England. Well done to Spain. And David.
Believe!